Before we begin our analysis, let's review one lyrical example. Take these lyrics for instance. All girls should have a real man. Should I buy it? I don't wanna. I don't wanna join your club. I don't want your kind of love. There are two primary interpretations of this song that I have considered. One is that it's about men pressuring women into sex and women feeling reluctant or uninterested. The other, and the one I buy most into, is that the song is about queer women who are not interested in sex with men. Though, notably, this is an expansion of the first theory, as it also relates to men pressuring women into sex when they are feeling reluctant or uninterested. These lyrics refer to the ridiculous notion that queer women could simply have sex with men and be cured of their queerness. The anger that Corin Tucker and Carrie Brown sing it with indicates that it could be about either or both of these theories, but regardless, there is a rage for the sexual pressures that men put onto women. Almost as important as the artistic production of zines and music in the Riot Grrrl movement was the culture surrounding it. The concerts themselves were so much more than concerts. They were a convergence of community. A notorious part of punk culture has historically been the male-dominated mosh pit. But, like many things, Riot Grrrl turned this tradition on its head, starting with Kathleen Hanna from Bikini Kill, starting the tradition of beginning shows by screaming out "Girls to the front." These practices are directly in line with those of world-making, as members of Riot Grrrl actively created a space for themselves in the arts world when the spaces that already existed were not suiting their needs. In the music world of this era, where being a woman could be seen as an obstacle to overcome in the path to success, Riot Grrrl brought girl punk and vicious feminism to the front. Through the processes of queer world-making, the Riot Grrrl movement of the 1990s helped to provide an incredibly empowering sense of agency and empowerment to women of all backgrounds, facilitating an environment for artistic creation and advancement of feminist causes on a radical level. Now, let's jump ahead almost 2 decades. In the name of full transparency, we have officially reached the portion of this piece where I talk about one of my all-time favorite artists, Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Rainbow Kitten Surprise is a 5-piece indie rock band from Boone, North Carolina. The group consists of Ella Malo, Derek Bozzy Keller, Ethan Goodpaster, Jess Haney, and Charlie Holt. Since their beginnings at Appalachian State College, where 2 of the members attended university, the band has put out 3 albums, toured across the globe, and racked up almost 7 million monthly Spotify listeners. In the process, however, the band and its members have undergone their own search for identity and belonging. In April 2018, at the same time as the release of their junior album, How to Friend Love Freefall, the lead singer of the band, Ella, then presenting as a man, came out as gay. Almost 4 years later, in March 2022, Ella came out as a transgender woman on the band's social media. Though Ella's queerness, as well as Charlie's, who is non-binary, had shown up in the band's music and performance before publicly coming out, the group had a shift in where they were putting their energy following the public come out. Through their lyrics, music videos, and performance style, Rainbow Kitten Surprise has brought a subtle and poetic queerness to the indie main stage. When they step off stage, though, Rainbow Kitten Surprise works towards advocating for Southern U.S. queer youth in a beautiful act of queer world-making. As opposed to the rest of the videos in this series, I'm going to introduce the musical example from Rainbow Kitten Surprise closer to the beginning. Of all the meaningful music Rainbow Kitten Surprise has put out, there is one that stands out from the rest. Hide, from How to Friend Love Freefall. This track was one of the singles released shortly prior to the album. It's classic Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Ella's voice glides through the smooth vocal lines in the beginning and coalesce into a gritty belt by the end. The guitars and bass play unique patterns that sound unfinished on their own, but together create the perfect support for Ella's vocals. The drums, when you really listen to them, are just as much a main character as Ella's voice. It isn't just the quality of the musicians that make this song as special as it is, though it certainly doesn't hurt. The music video for Hide proved to be just as impactful. Finding inspiration in the infamous 1990 queer documentary Paris is Burning, Ella wanted this music video to be a celebration of drag queens. The music video feels just as much like a short film as it does a music video. It tells a beautiful story. Go ahead and watch it now.